Hola.
Good morning. I'm just going to say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is day 19.
Buenos
19.
dias. Day 19.
Yes. Or
It is
buenas
day
if
19.
you're informal.
Buen.
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 Buen. Yo. It's the Spanish yo. Buen.
Yep. And it's going to be exciting. It'll be a high of 94.
94 Fahrenheit.
Yes, 94.
Yeah, 94 American degrees.
I don't know what it is in Celsius, but
It's a lot. It's
still, it's big.
We're in Cordoba, of course, still. Cordoba is the warmest city in Spain and in Europe.
Yep.
Yeah. Average temperatures during July and August, I just read, are about 99 degrees. Average.
Yeah, except day after tomorrow, it's going to be a high of what, a 101?
No, 98.
I thought you said Thursday was going to be like 101.
I don't know.
We won't be here, but whatever.
Yeah. So this is hot town. This is why we're not here near the Mediterranean summertime.
Yeah, in July or August.
We had some rain in Madrid, which is fine.
Yes.
Because now we're only 94 today.
94.
Whew, that's
Yep.
going to be cold.
Put your jacket on, because it's going to be chilly.
So last night I did take just a little video of, I didn't leave more than a block from I just went across the street in one direction, across the street in the other direction. And that's what we see from just around the hotel. The old city wall that you see over there, pardon me. This city has a very parallel history that we talked about with you of Valencia, where it was a Roman colony 100 years before Jesus, and then in about the 700s, the African Moors came up and they took over, and then in the 1200s, the Christians reconquered the city. It follows along those same lines. The city wall across the street was built back in the Roman days. And every civilization that's worked here or that has lived here in the last 2,000 plus years has maintained a lot of it. This wall used to go around the whole city. It was the protection of the city. And it wasn't taken down until 1860s. They had a revolution where they overthrew Queen Isabella, and she hightailed it over to France to live her life in hiding over there. And then they decided they couldn't figure out who was going to rule the place. So there was people on the left, people on the right, people on the up and the down, and they disagreed on things, and they just decided this wall means things we don't want it to mean anymore, and they smashed most of it down.
Anarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's 4 of these entrances left where the old city wall was out of the original 12.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's one thing in particular that I really want to see while we're here, and that is the Alcazar. I'm going to call it Alcazar, and I'm going to stick with that, the Alcazar, which was a big mosque, a place of worship that the Moors put in here in the 8th century. When the Christians took over, they just converted that. It was so beautiful, they couldn't take it down. They just converted it to work for their own religion. And so you've got the Moorish, the Muslim influence in this architecture, in this building. And then you've got the Catholicism decorative, the couches and stuff.
The couches.
they decorated it nicely for Christianity. And that's still intact. And of all the things in Cordoba, which is of all the places we have on our list, on our itinerary of places to go, this place is the most rich in history that you can still see and observe. And so we're going to spend the day just in the old town, looking at the history.
It's so exciting.
At the 1,000-year-old streets and buildings.
2,000-year-old. I mean, it's that's crazy talk. Yeah. But it'll be exciting. Can't wait.
Yeah.
So we may have to buy fans. They sell them everywhere in Spain, and now I know why. Yeah. So we'll have to maybe buy one or two, because it's going to be a hot one today.
I'm going to wear my Hawks hat to protect my scalp. My hair is not as thick and lush as it used to be.
No.
So I don't want it burned. I'm already pretty kind of red up there.
Yeah.
So let's go see that old city.
Yes, come along.
Let's do an adventure.
Adventure time! Yay!
Look at this old ancient wall, 2,000 years old.
Yeah.
2,000 years old.
And those little pool things back there. Same.
It's old water.
That's all.
Don't
drink it.
No new water here.
Yeah, no new water here.
That water's been around for a while.
It has been around for a while, but isn't that neat? That is just so neat.
Let's go inside the city.
Yes, let's.
This is entering into the town of Macarena. Ahí. These little narrow streets we were just talking, you can see on both sides they have the big pavers for the wheels, and then in the middle it angles down for drainage in the middle so your water can go out. This patio was contestant number 6 in the recent patio competition. And we came across this entrance to a church courtyard. Please, feel free to walk on our pianos.
Pour moi, longtemps. Parce que.
Here we are in line. Oh my goodness, this should take a couple hours just standing here.
Standing burns more calories.
Does it?
Yes.
Then we will earn our pastry if we find them today. Alcázar de los Reyes Cristianos, or I believe Citadel of the Christian Kings. I was giving you incorrect information before. This was actually Moorish construction that the Christian king, so-and-so, I can't remember his name now, had this built around the Moorish structures. So this was not built until the 1300s, around already existing Moorish structures. And it served to host visiting Christian kings from other areas. this magnificent wooden carved chest.
Don't you touch that magnificent chest. I will have to pinch your head.
This may not translate very well to video, but this sarcophagus is carved into marble. I don't see any seams. One piece of marble.
After so many centuries, I still don't know. Is it sarcophagus, sarcophagi, sarcophaguses?
Somebody, somewhere in time, knows where the bodies are buried.
Y lo traen aquí. Para que no se desmonte, muchas veces lo que hacen es echar una especie de pegamento, le pegan una mantita en lo alto y así van intentando que no se despegue con la ayuda del pegamento.
This is really cool. This is one of the original walls for the garden, I think. Here's the other side of the wall. It's a little bit clearer. Had a huge group of people come through on a tour and just stood right in front of it while I was trying to do it, so I had to wait. But isn't that pretty? And then here's an original column of some sort. This is really neat.
This is my pillar. You can't have it. This here. This is my pillar, not yours. Mine.
Just like being at the city walks.
Yeah. I think this was a technical marvel in the 1200s. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so 2.5 hours is all it took us to get through that line and through the Alcazar.
Yeah.
But if you come here, it's beautiful. I would recommend it. And also, get the bypass the line ticket.
Yes.
The don't wait in line and
Yes.
get your guided tour thing.
Yes.
Because then you can be the group taking up the whole room, making the regular tourists who had to stand in line walk around you.
See.
And then you'll learn probably a little more than we did.
There you
But
go.
it was beautiful.
It
There
was.
were people screaming in every language about the wait time and the heat.
Yeah.
But we're done. And now we're going to go find a tapas bar.
Yay!
Yay. It's a little Wizard of Oz door.
What's the password? Here we are at our first tapas place after the, not topless, tapas.
Gastro Taberna Mascura.
Yeah, that's the name right there. And this is our first food. And it's, what is this?
She said prawns, but I think they're shrimp. I think her translation's a little wacky.
Okay, but anyway, it's
With
got mushrooms,
tomato,
Yep.
garlic,
and then our
and
bread.
onion.
And onion, and our bread, and then the prawns. And then we have the traditional kind of like a tomato soup kind of a thing coming. And so we'll show you that later because we're going to eat right now. Bye. Okay, and this is the soup, which is traditional. What is this called again?
You rolled too fast. I couldn't keep up
Sorry.
with
Anyway, this is because the place that we're at is kind of like they take traditional dishes and
you.
then
Salmorejo.
salmorejo, which is usually just kind of like a tomato puree with, I think, olive oil and garlic and potatoes and whatnot. But they added bacon and egg, a hard-boiled egg.
Iberian ham.
Iberian ham.
Yeah.
Yes, and then pureed everything. So this is a slightly different, but I'll tell you what,
It's a cold soup.
that was really super delicious. So I imagine this is really super delicious. Ciao. Okay, we weren't quite ready to leave yet, and this is a tuna salad. Look at that. Go ahead, Papa. That looks delish. It's marinated.
Salad here.
Yeah, toss your salad. It's marinated tuna on a bed of greens, which I think my body's been craving. It's like greens. I don't know. I've been eating a lot of like the. Anyway, look at that. It's beautiful. Ciao.
We have made it to the Cordoban Mezquita. I was mistaken earlier. I'll explain. But we're at the old mosque here in Cordoba. And this is the entry point. think we found the wine cellar. Hey, Josef, come over here. We're going to redecorate this mosque. No, I know, but they're gone. We could do it.
I like to feed the peasants while I sleep.
And over and over and over, we just see chamber after chamber after chamber of very opulent artwork depicting great moments in Christian history in this Muslim mosque.
So, wait, there's going to be a Google Maps? Yeah, you are here.
Oh, okay. We're guessing Mary up top. That's definitely Liam Neeson on the left. And then Smirky Shepherd Man. And 3 baby heads. I'm not familiar with this tale. some set of scriptures.
Et c'est ici que nous célébrons la messe. Tous les matins, à 9h30. En semaine, il y a la messe quotidienne en 2h. Et les dimanches matin, il y a deux messes à midi, à 1h30. 1h30, ça va le déjeuner. C'est la messe dominicale.
Goofy.
Yeah, there we are. So we just got out of the Mezquite path.
It's huge.
It's huge. I had the Alcazar #1 on my hit list now that I think about it, because that closes much earlier in the day, and this stays open until night.
Yeah.
And so that's probably why I had the other one as #1. And why I was thinking that was the one that I really wanted to see. This is where I wanted to go. And I think you know why right now.
Oh, it's
Massive.
and it's
Beautiful.
indescribable. I mean, just the meshing of the Muslim and the Christianity stuff is just amazing.
Yeah, it's almost like they just kind of kept a lot there. Like, these are our roots,
Yeah.
but here's who we are.
Right.
And that's what it was about.
And look how opulent we are.
Yeah. We have the money.
But it's just difficult to describe. And
Yeah.
I hope the videos do it justice, because when you're staring up at these different textures in the ceilings, because each ceiling section is different. Like when you first walk in, it's just planks of wood. Then it's like carved planks of wood. And then you have the concrete or whatever it was that they used, carved, and just, I mean, unbelievable.
A lot of marble in there too.
Oh man, it's just
gold,
unbelievable.
Marble and gold.
Yeah, it's
Marble and gold.
It's wonderful. I'm sorry, my nose is itching. But yeah, and it's hot. It's very
And I'm
hot
not
today.
sure that we got the whole flavor of it on video, because it's really dark in there. There were some
It
things
is.
that I really tried to take a picture of, and I had to just
Yeah.
delete those files because just not enough light.
Yeah,
but
you can't
with the
get-
naked
yeah.
eye, whew,
It's just spectacular.
Marvelous.
I'm glad we came here.
yes.
Now we're
Yes.
heading to the hotel to
Yeah.
take a break
Now it's intermission.
before we do the other thing that we wanted to go to this evening, which should be really nice. Plus two,
Oh.
it'll be cooler.
Are you talking about snails and broth?
Well, besides that,
Okay.
yeah. More to come.
Okay. Bedtime. So I just went down the street to the Patisserie Roldan during our break to keep up on my pastry challenge. It was a beautiful little place. There was quite a few selections down there, and I did end up deciding on one. This beautiful little apple tart looking thing with a maraschino cherry on top. Oh, I can't wait to bite into that bad boy.
Okay.
And again, this is one that feels a little dense, like maybe it's a little dry, except for the apple and cherry and the glaze right there in the middle. So maybe the middle's really good, but I'm gonna bite right here off the edge. It's sticking to my teeth. Yeah, it's a little like a croissant out there. Let's come into this part here. Like a croissant with a little bit of apple pie filling on top of it. Not my favorite so far. I'll choose better next time. So we're walking on our way to our restaurant now. We just a moment ago saw another entrance through the city wall, and then we came across this preserved piece of the old wall. Just sitting out here. Preserved, dug out with a nice walkway going through it. Absolutely beautiful. This is the gateway or the entry point to the old Roman pedestrian bridge. And at the base of the bridge, there's actually a wedding going on. Oh, Mama's getting a picture. Maybe this is the after wedding, the photo ops. So on the opposite end of the bridge, coolest dang thing, this one offers stairs to come into the underbelly. So here we see the sun setting on our one day that we have scheduled here in Cordoba. Looking across the Roman bridge at the sunset, it's just absolutely stunning and gorgeous. Gangi, are you ready to end this evening with Cordoban chicken and prawns?
You bet. Let's get our grub on.
Get our grub on. Love it.
So we're at a neighborhood restaurant across the bridge, and we got prawns, which that's the effort after doing that. And then we have these lovely refreshing towels because this is pretty messy and your hands get all covered with it. But these are prawns, they're not shrimp. Along the same kind of family. Oh, and there's olives, of course, and then the lemon. So we're gonna enjoy this as our starter, and then we have pollo, chicken coming. So, bon appetit. Okay, and this is our chicken dish that just came with these nifty plates and silverware. We still have some of the prawns left, and we have bread and oyster crackers, it looks like. But this is the house special, basically, of chicken. Sin lactosa, so it doesn't have any milk issues in it. So it should be fine for me. And fries. Who doesn't love that? There we go.
There we go.
I love the actual midnight blue of the sky here in Spain. It's just absolutely stunning. I don't recall seeing this, at least in Utah, when the sun goes down, although there are pretty spectacular clouds and colors in the sky, but this just is super beautiful. I love it. Okay, this is the end. We haven't quite finished yet, but this is the end of a delicious, delicious meal. This place was touted as having the best chicken and potatoes, which who knew they were fries? They are potatoes, but they did not disappoint. This chicken was absolutely spectacular, and the whatever they cook it in is just delish. Success. In fact, I don't think I've been
Those
super
fries are still
disappointed.
potatoes.
Yes, they
They
are.
just
That's what-
identify as they.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Isn't that beautiful?
Children.
Look behind us.
Yes.
That is just
Oh my
beautiful.
goodness, yes.
That's the old town that we explored today from Cordoba. And this is from the opposite side of the Roman bridge, footbridge. And we just had a marvelous dinner.
It was beautiful.
And so we're ready to head back to the hotel and call it a night. But this is absolutely stunning.
We spent a day in Cordoba.
We did.
And I highly recommend it. It was a great, great stop. What a charming city.
Absolutely.
Lovely people.
Absolutely.
Good time.
Yeah. We love you. We miss you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Mwah. Say goodnight, Gangi.
Good night, Gangi.
There we go. Now we're back.